June 27th to be exact. We were here for the originally scheduled Bud St. Amant Memorial 125. Unfortunately, Mother Nature would just not cooperate with us, and after fighting Mother Nature between the Knuckles family and CRA fighting Mother Nature throughout the day, it was finally we were forced to cancel the event. In stepped in Jeff Miller from JVM Enterprises. We had this race was originally scheduled for Kilcare Raceway for today. Jeff Miller and his hardworking staff and management working diligently to put this show back on to bring the Bud St. Amant Memorial to fruition here in 2015 yet. And with all the hard work, all the dedication you see, we just saw the iCar Top Speed Modified Tour, Northern and Southern Division run their 50-lap main event, and now we're about to witness the second annual Bud St. Amant Memorial 125, presented by Oakley Blacktop and Agroscapes. Race fans would not be possible without JVM Enterprises and Mr. Jeff Miller. Jeff, I know there's a lot of hard work that went into this event. And here it is before you now. We're getting ready to go 125 laps on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. You couldn't ask for much better weather.
Absolutely not. Beautiful day.
And Jeff, I know you got a couple of things you want to take care of, so by all means, sir.
Thank you, Matt. Appreciate all you fans coming out here to the Bud St. Amant Memorial. You know, Bud St. Amant, the name is synonymous with racing here at Columbus Motor Speedway. Bud St. Amant won his first race here in 1960. Been racing here since I was a little kid. He's done a lot for so many racers here. He was always the first guy to help anyone and everyone here. What we were doing was just thinking of all the ways that so many people have helped and supported the racetrack over the years. And just thinking about that, we look at Facebook and we look at the stories and everything that goes on, and we recognize also others that have helped keep this place going. Certainly the Knuckles family have, through the generations, have supported and kept this place going for us, for all of us to have a wonderful racetrack to express ourselves and support our hobbies and the sport that we love so much. So what we did here today was, since Bud won his first race in 1960, shortly after that, there was a gentleman that came here and began flagging as an assistant, and not too many years after that became the full-time flagman for many, many years, 30-plus years, in fact. His name was Chuck Brill, and he certainly flagged many, many races that Bud St. Amant won, as well as Bud as a team owner with his other driver, Don Gregory. So we're here to recognize, quit it, Carol. We're here to recognize Chuck Brill's widow, Carol Brill, who is very involved in racing through the social media and certainly chimes in on all of our wonderful racing stories. And that legacy is still carried on through her daughters, Charlene, Tina, and Carol, as well as the grandkids who all still work here at the Speedway in certain capacities. So what we did was, with Jerry Knuckles, one of the owners of the Speedway, we're presenting her a checkered flag from the CRA Super Series that was signed by all the drivers in the 125-lap race here today. We're giving her this checkered flag to take home with her in memory of a friend of ours, Chuck Brill, that we lost here 3 years ago. Thank you. We certainly appreciate all you fans being here. We look forward to an awesome 125-lap race here today.
Race fans, a big round of applause for Jeff Miller and JVM Enterprises. Before we get started with our introductions tonight, I'd like to introduce our dignitaries, and we'll start things off with a man that made this entire day possible from JVM Enterprises, Mr. Jeff Miller. Our other dignitaries from some of the main sponsors that made this race possible, from Oakley Blacktop, Mr. Tom Oakley. From Agroscapes and their presenting sponsor of this afternoon's race, Mr. Mel Harrison. Also, please, a round of applause for the Brill family representing here this afternoon. And of course, who we're honoring here today, representatives of the Bud St. Amant family, Miss Ruth St. Amant. Also, a big round of applause, if you will, for Miss Michelle St. Amant. And last but certainly not least, I know he's here somewhere, a legend who needs no introduction here at Columbus Motor Speedway, Mr. Gary St. Amant. And last but certainly not least, Miss Olivia St. Amant. Big special welcome from Speed51.com to Mr. Bob Dillner in the house here this evening. Race fans, without further ado, let's meet this afternoon's starting lineup for the second annual Bud St. Amant Memorial 125, presented by Oakley Blacktop and Agroscapes. 24 cars starting field. Starting shotgun the field. He's seeking sponsors on the side of his Hacker Racing Chevrolet from Cincinnati, Ohio. Driver number 1P, Jeep Flu. Making his ARCA CRA Super Series debut, the Jerry's Engine Shop Chevrolet. 18-year-old driver from right here in Columbus, Ohio. Number 4, Jacob Muncie. Starting outside of row number 11, regular here on Saturday nights, the Copes Distributing Chevrolet, Xenia, Ohio, driver number 1F, Ryan Fleming. Starting in 21st position, one of 3 team cars from Bill Burrow Motorsports, the Platinum Express Ford from Germantown, Ohio, the 28A, Justin Alsip. Starting 20th, he is your defending Bud St. Amant Memorial Race winner, 2-time and reigning ARCA CRA Super Series champion, the Platinum Express Chevrolet from Wheeling, West Virginia. Welcome back to 26, Travis Braden. Starting 19th in the 3rd Platinum Express machine, veteran campaigner here at Columbus Motor Speedway, the Platinum Express Chevrolet from Eden, Ohio. Welcome back to number 6, Mike Stacy. Starting 18th on the grid, he comes into the weekend 3rd place in the point standings. The Edco Welding Chevrolet from Indianapolis, Indiana, the 23, Eddie Van Meter. Starting in 17th position, one of 4 Seneca Performance Rookie of the Year title contenders in the field. 2013 CRA Late Model Sportsman Series champion, the Global Paint Initiative Chevrolet from Noblesville, Indiana, the 18, Mark Lambert. Starting in 16th, another regular here on Saturday nights, the NASCAR Whelen All-American Series Late Model Division, the Miami Valley Manufacturing Ford from Kettering, Ohio, the 03, Cody Robinson. Starting in 15th, he's a former 5-time winner of the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, making his ARCA CRA Super Series debut, the Oakland Blacktop Chevrolet from Owensboro, Kentucky, the 4G, Jeremy Mayfield. Starting in the 14th position, driving Brent Robinson's machine here this weekend, the Workout Industries Chevrolet from Georgetown, Indiana, driver number 15, 17-year-old Corey Deucer. Starting 13th, a former event winner here at Columbus Motor Speedway in the JEGS CRA All-Stars Tour. Second to rookie points, second overall the place with 2 event wins. The Federated Auto Parts Ford from Bremen, Kentucky, to 13, 17-year-old Hunter Bays. Starting in the 12th position, he is your current Howie Letto Memorial Rookie of the Year points leader in the JEGS CRA All-Stars Tour. Finished 5th here, back in May in the JEGS race. The Sparko Chevrolet from Avon, Indiana, driving 94, 19-year-old Quentin Bear. Starting in 11th position, the Oakley Blacktop Toyota comes to us from Beaver Creek, Ohio. Familiar face here at Columbus Motor Speedway. Driver the 51, Brandon Oakley.
Down here, boys.
Starting in 10th position, just got done running the iCar Top Speed Modified Tour event. The Shamrock Towing Chevrolet from Grove City, Ohio, the 22, Chad Pendleton. Starting in the 9th position, he's your current overall and Seneca Performance Rookie of the Year points leader, the International Tool and Mold Chevrolet from Harrison, Michigan, driver number 28, 16-year-old Grant Quinlan. Starting in the 8th position, 2013 JEGS CRA All-Stars Tour Champion. Competitor in the ARCA Racing Series as well as the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. The JEGS.com Toyota from just north of us in Delaware, Ohio. Driver number 1, 19-year-old Cody Coughlin. Starting in the 7th position, last month at Kalamazoo Speedway, she became the 2nd female in ARCA CRA Super Series 19-year history to go to victory lane. 2013 Rookie of the Year in the Crown Battery Ford from Fremont, Ohio, the number 4, Allie Kern. Starting in the 6th position, a graduate of the ICAR Top Speed Modified Tour, the Gaylord Ford Lincoln Chevrolet from up north in Gaylord, Michigan, driver number 8, Jordan Pruitt. Starting in the 5th position, your Edco Welding Fast Qualifier aboard the Barrett Speedway Ford from Wyoming, Michigan, driver number 47, Brian Campbell. Starting in the 4th position, 2014 Rookie of the Year in the Callahan Auto Parts Chevrolet from Crown Point, Indiana, driver to 33, Wes Griffith Jr. Starting in the 3rd position, driving the San Rosin Motorsports Mechanical Legend Performance Chevrolet from Grand Rapids, Michigan, the 131, Chris Kozlik. Starting outside the front row, 2015 Columbus Motor Speedway Late Model Track Champion, the Kyle Jones Racing and Shocks Ford from Germantown, Ohio, the number 2, Kyle Jones. And starting on the pole, 2015 Columbus Motor Speedway Modified Track Champion, the Agriscapes Dodge from Caledonia, Ohio, the 7X, Kyle Purvis. Race fans, that is your 24-car starting field for the 2nd annual Bud St. Amant Memorial 125, presented by Oakley Blacktop and Agriscapes. Race fans, a big round of applause for our 24-car starting field. I know you can do
number 8 car just missing the invert, starting in the 6th spot. We told you the top 5. That's our top 5 qualifiers with 5th fastest on the pole. The fastest starting in the 5th spot. Getting ready to go. 125 laps here this afternoon. The second annual Amant Memorial 125 presented by Oakley Blacktop. Ready for green at Columbus Motor Speedway. Trying some agricultural work on the front stretch.
Douglas Stanley not going to be happy with some of the landscaping ideas. Justin Allstep, number 28, able 3 over, but more injuries in the field here this weekend. With Allstep along with Mike Stacy and the Traffic
6 laps complete. Early stages of this 125 lapper victory of Bud Santa Monica. Front row starters with one another. well here early on in the race. Once again, caution set laps do not give teams go below. And on down here, today. Heading back out. Still a long way to go. 92 laps to go here in the second annual Bud St. Amant Memorial 125, presented by Oakley Blacktop and Aquascapes. Their pit stops the Rosen team, and Chris Koslick, who's filling in for Nick Galati here this afternoon, walks away from the car dejectedly, was having a good afternoon, qualified into the top 3.
Cody Coughlin, you see here today, doing a great job. The number 1 machine, biggest stars in the Camping World Truck Series, have 2 runs in the North Racing Series. Both graduates of the JEGS CRA All-Stars.
Listen, all sit back out on the raceway.
high side, or does he take the high side away from Jones and force him to the bottom?
I don't know. It's going to be a tough decision. I think he still takes the inside.
Chevrolet started 18th. He's up to 4th. Hunter Bays rounding out the top 5, but perhaps the car has gone away from him. That Federated Auto Parts Ford. Jeremy Mayfield back on pit road.
This race, of course, for the ARCA CRA Super Series, presented by Oakley Blacktop. Thanks to Jason Beach Trailer Sales for the 50-lap race for the top speed modifieds earlier. That was presented by One Ball Mountain Care. You're going to have the compact feature still yet to go, and a solid field of compacts going to be racing at the conclusion of this race. So one more feature yet to go after these. Sometimes they say the caution is 10th degree caution. You hope that's not the case here, but these drivers with a chance to pick up some spots late in this race going to be a little extra anxious. Kyle Jones do it from the inside lane. Brian Campbell's in the top 5. Good race today for the second running. Bud St. Amant Memorial 125 put on by Jeff Miller. Oakley Blacktop, the presenting sponsor of this race.
The Merritt Speedway, McGonigal Performance, Enterprise Iron Medal, Rushi Trucking number 47 for Lakeshore Motorsports.
Hey, that race is oh man. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. I gotta get home today.
Veteran campaigner for the west side of the state of Michigan, out of Wyoming, Michigan, outside of Grand Rapids, goes to victory lane. One more time, he's out of the car. Big hand, if you will, for Brian Campbell. Brian, congratulations, great job. Little house cleaning for you, 3rd win of the season, 17th of your career, moves you to within 1 of Canadian legend Junior Hanley and 3-time series champion Johnny Van Dorn. You know, without question, one of the most successful drivers in ARCA CRA Super Series history, the first repeat driver to win here at Columbus Motor Speedway in the ARCA CRA Super Series.
Not bad, huh? Not a bad day. Fast time on the race. It's a pretty good day. I can't say enough about this team. Lakeshore Motorsports, 4C race car. This is your house car, and we get the opportunity to race it every week. And this is number 8 on the season. Heck of a year. Enterprise Iron Medal. So it's a great sponsor up there in Grand Rapids. Rushi Trucking, same thing. Merritt Speedway, Dirt Track. They're affiliated with One Machine Company, who's always been a sponsor of us. McGonigal Engines, and man, I can't thank enough for everybody involved.
I'll tell you what, yeah, you've had just a successful 2015 racing season. I'll tell you what, that was a great battle between you and Kyle Jones. Just won a track championship here at Columbus less than 24 hours ago. He kind of got you there on that one restart, didn't he?
He did. He snookered me a little bit. I wasn't going to let him do that again. I probably surprised him a little bit by taking the outside, but I had confidence in the car and it felt really good up there. And, I couldn't restart that thing. Saved my life. Both the 7 car and Kyle there got me a little bit coming across the line. It wasn't going to happen again.
Brian Campbell, your winner of the Bud St. Amant Memorial 125.
That does mean a lot for the Bud St. Amant Memorial. It really does. So thank you, everybody, and thank you, Ruth, up there. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, Brian. Great job. Brian Campbell, your winner of the 2nd annual Bud St. Amant Memorial 125, presented by Oakley Blacktop and Agroscapes, and finishing 2nd 24 hours ago. You were crowned the 2015 track champion here at Columbus Motor Speedway, and you end the weekend with a career-high finish in the ARCA CRA Super Series. Kyle Jones. Kyle, outstanding job. There's not many people in the country that can say, hey, I passed Brian Campbell for the lead.
Yeah, I kind of snookered him on the start. Just was able to get to the outside and had the momentum going into 1 and where I could pitch him down. And if he knew if he drifted up a little bit, he was going to get into the door. And he's a clean racer, always has been. I enjoy racing with Brian and all of the CRA people, really. But it was a great season for us. The last 24 hours has really been a whirlwind. Won championship last night, finished 2nd today. I just need to thank my sponsors, BMC, Coat Solutions, Manly Graphics, and Paul Gamble's Lawn Care, and Kyle Jones Racing and Shocks.
Kyle, congratulations. Great job and a great season. Kyle Jones, 2nd place. 3rd place effort. A hard-fought 3rd place effort for the veteran out of Indianapolis, Indiana, Eddie Van Meter, the 23 machine. Eddie, that's probably one of the hardest working 3rd place finishes we've seen here this season. What a great job, though. Congratulations.
Thank you. I knew we had a good car. We just got to figure the qualifying deal out a little bit better and stop giving these guys such a big head start. But I got to thank Jeff Lane, Billy Skiles. Billy Skiles worked all week long, and without him, we couldn't do this. I got to thank my wife, thank all you fans, thank God. I got to thank fans who win race cars. These things are awesome. It's pretty nice if they can take an old guy like me and keep him up front. So I got to give them a lot of thanks.
And speaking of up front, with 2 races ago, you move into 2nd in points going into the CRA Fall Brawl, Lucas Oil Raceway.
Well, that's a good points day. The 28's still going to be tough. He's got a pretty good lead on us. And, I don't wish anybody bad luck. So if we run 2nd, then that's good enough.
Eddie Van Meter comes home in third place here this afternoon. A fourth place effort for Kyle Purvis, the number 7 machine. And Kyle, great job, congratulations. We missed you in the modified race, unfortunately. That is what it is, but a fourth place effort here in the ARCA CRA Super Series. Like Kyle Jones, it's been pretty much a whirlwind for you these last 24 hours.
Yeah, we had a good car, just probably just started off a little too much staggering. We were just a little too free at the end, but just want to thank Jeff and everybody on the crew that helps me get me here and gives me the opportunity to drive the CRA car.
And Kyle, we're going to see you a little bit later on this year, like say Winchester. You got to run for the gun title to defend.
Yeah, we're going to come back to Winchester and actually run Jeff's car in the JEGS race, and we may be over for Fall Brawl in the crate class also.
Kyle Purvis comes home in fourth place here this afternoon. Rounding out the top 5, reigning Bud St. Amant Memorial winner, Travis Brayton in the number 26 machine. 2-time reigning ARCA CRA Super Series champion. And Travis, a hard-fought top 5 here today. Started deep in the field, but here you are on the front stretch.
Yeah, I think they tried to wear me out today, but it was a great day. I think these guys did a great job. I mean, coming from 20th or where we started to a 5th place finish is nothing to hang our heads about. And we had a great car. I think, I don't know about Brian and whoever finished second. I mean, I could see they were there, but they were fast. But I know we had a car that could compete, and I wish we wouldn't have had problems and had to start back there. But all in all, I mean, we had a great car. I think we were capable of winning, and what else can you ask for every week? It seems like.
And you got a little bit more, another pressing issue coming up next weekend as you continue the chase for the Owners Championship, the JEGS CRA All-Stars Tour up in Springport, Michigan next week.
Yeah, I have been to Springport since my rookie season running the Super Series. I think that was in 2012. So I've been there in a while, had success. That was like the first track, if I remember right, that I went to and had any success in the series. So looking to go back and get our first win in the tour and extend our points lead.
Travis Brayton comes home in 5th place here this afternoon. Still one more race yet to go here. The compact's going to go 40 laps. But on behalf of Champion Racing Association, powered by JEGS, as well as International Championship Auto Racing, we thank you for sticking around here this afternoon for our portion of the Bud St. Amant Memorial. For David Jody Mazzillo with iCar, as well as Leo Schwer, and for CRA, for Glenn Luckett, RJ Scott, Greg Wood, also Eddie Chu, Brian Duncan, Michael McIntyre, all the gang with both Champion Racing Association and International Championship Auto Racing. And for my partner in crime here this weekend, Adam Mackey, my name is Matt Preer. We'll turn things back over to the voice of Columbus Motor Speedway, Mr. Jeff Knuckles, to wrap up the season here at Columbus. Jeff?
Go.